Welcome everybody. This is Steve with Gloves. Indeed, Palvid is Steve with Gloves. Oh, the reveal. It's been a while. I've been in this world. I took a little break. Still consider it a break. Loads of spoils. That's kind of why I'm not posting this on my main channel. I've built a new tower. A bunch of things scattered around the world. I don't quite remember. It's been months now. I haven't played this much in 2026, so don't expect me to remember much. Since now this is a good mod. I've never had the chance to show off, but if they explode, it's not gonna damage my world. By the way, that mod is very niche. I remember like 2 years ago spending, I think, like a month trying to find very niche mods for this. So yeah, I don't really need gunpowder. I'm still gonna keep it. I'm playing in hard. I've been playing through 2025 in peaceful mode. I kind of got tired of that. Now today we're gonna do one very simple task. And that will be to cut trees. Now, this is a routine I've been doing for almost 2 years now. If you don't know, this world has a lot of trees. I'm doing like a borealis, like a big forest. All of spruce. Like, I got so much. I mean, I kind of used a lot of it, though, for the university, but yeah. So, here we go. This is gonna be a small stream because I tried streaming Skyrim. That was the goal, to stream Skyrim, but I spilled my coffee, and that was kind of disastrous. Unfortunately, I kind of, or I should say, fortunately, because although I spilled it on my very nice chair, and now it's it has a pretty big, how do I say this? A coffee spot, I guess. I don't know, but it's not that bad. It could have been much worse. I took a little break and did the dishes, cleaned my bung, which was kind of due. By the way, it's the first time I cleaned my bong with isopropyl. I've always done it with, how is it called? 420 formula. I've always done that. But I kind of... I'm not smoking anymore, alright? I'm vaping through... I was a let me restart that story. I started smoking weed, then I moved and vaped it. Not with a vape pen, although I do it sometimes. With a hammer vape, a ball vape, if you know what I talk about. And I always smoke with my girlfriend. So what we do is I bought this like glass hookah that can be like, we can smoke at the same time with it. And I kind of, it's harder to clean. The downstem is not included, but the downstem is made with, like, it's one with the glass, you know, so it's kind of harder to clean. So I decided to clean it with isopropyl, which always kind of scared me. But from what I understand, it's very safe. And wow, it cleans very well. Very, very well. So I used Cupin's trick of putting it in a... I honestly, I don't know how to call these, but you know, like a fucking shit, you know. I really don't have the vocabulary for it, but yeah. So it saves isopropyl. It's also much less expensive than 420 formula. I can batch buy my isopropyl, which I cannot do with 420 formula. Also, I probably should buy, I think it's ionized salt. I think maybe that's the one not to buy. I'm not sure. To help with scrubbing the interior of the bong, but honestly I didn't need it, and it was pretty dark for only vaping. Yeah, that was pretty gnarly. I'm not quite proud of myself with that, but yeah. Now let me just take a minute and log in to the stream. We never know. I'm not I'm not how do you say that? Advertising this stream just yet. I want to wait until I finish the next video, which is not started. It's gonna take a while because I want to finish a few projects here first before I start the video project, which is different. I want to add a new tower, I want to add a bridge, I want to add houses, or rather housing, in the forms of, well, houses, in the university district, with green roofs, which will be a brand new style that I haven't developed yet. I will need to definitely farm cactuses, now that I think about it. So that's gonna take a while as well. But, yeah. It's good to be back, that's for sure. I mean, I'm doing the most menial task ever, though. Cutting trees, and that's all this stream is gonna be. For the simple reason that I don't have much time, I'm gonna work in about 45 minutes. So, yeah, I had more time, so I wanted to play Skyrim. But, yeah, the coffee incident happened. And, yeah, I'm devastated. My beautiful chair. But, oh well. It's, living marks. It's just another story. I need to look at it positively. I'm not the most positive person in the world, so that's something I need to work on. Yeah. So, if you don't know, this is probably more than a year old at this point. This is my tree farm. I really like it. Also, something you won't see me do in my videos is play with Faithful, the texture pack, just because I feel like my texture pack, well, not even mine, it's just cobble and brick, but I used to have like weed. I removed it. I just thought it looked weird, and I don't smoke as much as I used to, and I tried to kind of remove that from my personality. I'm still gonna take bong hits in my videos, because I feel it's a great time to, you know, tell you to subscribe and the like, and I kind of like doing it. When I play Minecraft, for sure, usually I smoke. It's my weekend game, so yeah. I only smoke in the weekend now, so that's great. Much more, much less expensive, and better for health, which is always a positive. I hope the music's not too loud. It's not coming from the game, because the game just... I don't like the pauses in music. I like that the music's always there. So that's just a playlist. But yeah, I don't really know what to talk about, honestly, other than my coffee spill. I'm probably gonna remove the stream because it's not. I don't consider it like the 5th edition. It's quite a fail stream. I might keep it if it's funny enough. I haven't watched it yet because I'm scared of being reminded of my stupidity, but or my clumsiness. I'm not quite recovered. Still bothers me that I have damaged my my beautiful chair, but oh well. Life happens. That's probably the only thing I'm gonna ramble about. I'm kinda sad I didn't play Skyrim 2. I was very, very excited to play it. But something I'm really, really excited to play though is Morrowind. I haven't continued my playthrough that I had started on this channel because I just was disinterested with the character. I didn't want to redo the same character I already did a couple years back. So I decided, why not just mod Morrowind, like mod the hell out of it. And I I looked around a little bit and I found this mod list, right? I think it's a complete overhaul. I don't remember the name of it. I should probably go look it up. But it's basically Morrowind remastered. The game lags, though. That's for sure. The game is very, very laggy. But playable, and that's what I care about. Now, I'm probably gonna lower the render distance to almost vanilla. Because I really enjoy the vanilla look of Morrowind, even though it's completely lost on this mod list. But what I really, really enjoy about it is that it also changes a lot of gameplay. Like, the gameplay is quite different, but in very tasteful ways. And I think from all of the Bethesda games, even Skyrim, like, yeah, like, Gate to Sovngarde is great. Immersive and Adult is great if you're horny as fuck. But personally, that was not something that I was interested in. I tested it because I thought it might be good, but it's really, really horny. And Gate to Sovngarde just doesn't feel like something I enjoy. It's something, it's clearly beautiful, and if you're interested in that sort of gameplay, it's awesome. Lore Rim, I might be more into that, but you know what? I'm doing my own little mod list. It's not even a mod list, I'm just modding as I go. Lightweight mods, texture mods, armors that I personally like for the character I'm doing right now. Not tons of new armor and new features. Like, the game just is good enough for me as is. And the way I play currently, that might change in the future. But Morrowind, now, default Morrowind is awesome, don't get me wrong. But my current philosophy with Skyrim is that I'm allowed to kind of exploit basic stuff that is easily exploitable. You know, like punching merchants to get more gold. What else? You know, just getting really good at alchemy, enchanting, and smithing to create OP armors and weapons, stuff like that. But to make it more balanced, and oh no, I'm really slow because usually there's more, but it probably despawned. Yeah, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's why I went too far. Whoops. Well, that's not supposed to happen. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Alright, I'm an idiot. I lost a lot of skills I had with this farm, because it's, you really need to be fast, so I'm gonna try to be quicker. But, yeah, and Morrowind, though, yeah, you can exploit a lot. Let me restart my conversation I had with myself. In Skyrim, I can exploit blah blah blah, yeah, cause I make the game really fucking hard and difficult and tedious for no reason. Instead of like installing a combat mod that might alter the way you strategize, I just installed a mod that makes it so you can go above legendary. So I'm just playing with the multipliers basically, and that's it. So my character is receiving, like, in Legendary, you get like 3 times more damage from the NPCs, and you deal like 0.25 of the damages of the base damage your weapon does. And that's already hard, but, you know, after a while, if you really, like I play Legendary, like, without even thinking it, you know, I have this very, very dumb playthrough I don't really put much care into on Legendary on Switch, and it's already feeling easy. So, and it's not to flex, it's just I've played this game way too much, I have no life. But putting it above Mythical makes it so I can exploit the game, and it feels good, you know, it doesn't feel like cheating that much, it feels like the only path to victory. So, you know, it just makes old habits feel right at home, you know. So I like that. Also, it's old Skyrim, so modding it too heavily just breaks it. I'm kind of scared because I'm modding it as much as I ever did. I remember having a modded Skyrim old rim, and yeah, it was buggy as hell, and I really, really wished I could remember if it was in Mod Organizer 2 or Vortex, because I think it was Vortex, and Vortex for me is just weird to use, and I think that's why I had some mod conflicts and it just didn't work. Also, I was dumb, and I think I didn't use SKSC because I just didn't understand what it did. Like, you have to remember with this sort of stuff, I'm not very good at modding, and I'm not very, I'm not an OG. I'm young to this scene, and I'm young at all, you know. I'm only 21 years old. Skyrim, when it came out, I was 7, you know. It's not like I have a decade of modding experience, although my modding experience is much greater now, and most of it, by the way, was on Xbox, which works easier, I'll say. Yeah, sure, the conflicts are harder to do, and you have to do some weird magic to reset your Skyrim for real, but it worked, and I made it work, and when I tried to replicate that, it just didn't work. But right now, I think I'm good enough to replicate most of it. That being said, Morrowind. I've tried to mod it in the same sort of philosophy of, yeah, I'm gonna go to the Mudcrab Merchant and sell every Deadrick weapon I come across and become a god, but make the game harder. But it just, you lose interest. I've lost a lot of playthroughs like that, like just making myself way too OP and just trying to make the game harder, and it just didn't work. And the mod list, I feel, just nails that balance, you know? For fun, I just tried to do a conjuring character, you know, a conjured dagger you start with. When you do one, oh wow, I'm tumbling in my own words, but when you start out with conjuration as a major skills, you can conjure a dagger, and it looks like a Deadrick dagger, and it's really good. So I just thought to myself, well, that's gonna be OP, you know? No, you start, I guess it goes with what level your conjuration is, or maybe the spells you use. But it just, you know, conjure a dagger, I had a very low dagger that I conjured, and that makes much more sense. And so it was much harder to play. I really enjoyed that, and I hope there's new lands. The graphics are completely overhauled. The gameplay, you can level up above. Your attributes can level up above, but it gets harder as you go, and it's not linear. It just looks very good. There's new dialogue. I don't think it's AI. It could probably be AI. But I don't think it is. I haven't looked into it, but it just doesn't hear that fake. Maybe it's just tastefully done. But either way, there's no, like, you still have to read. But, you know, you can't, like, steal the limeware platter. And the Ergala just, like, you know, shouts at you, like, don't steal my platter, it's a gift, like, stuff like that, and it's just perfect, you know, it's masterfully done. Vivek has been, maybe not overhauled, but, the temple just looks better, everything looks better. Of course, it's laggy, you know, how Morrowind works, even on open MW. My CPU isn't that good. So stuff like that just makes my computer, lag, but if I keep it at a lower resolution, it should be good. And also, interiors don't lag, so most of, you know, questing outside sure will lag, but at its core, The Elder Scrolls is a dungeon crawler, so that's perfectly okay. I'm not gonna cap my FPS either, you know. The loading times are quite long, but you know, it's kind of like original Xbox in that sense, or original PCs, you know. I hear people like playing that game, that played that game when it launched, and apparently everyone has the same story of, yeah, it was hard to run. Which I haven't had the experience of, unless I mod it, because I wasn't even born. So, Morrowind isn't one of the games, one of my well, now that I'm saying it, sure, it's not one of my childhood games, but it's definitely my, adolescent games. I've played it a lot, you know, during the start of the pandemic and a little bit, and much earlier than that too, when I was younger, to speedrun it. So it's a game that accompanied me quite a bit, even if I wasn't born when it came out. And it's not even like my parents or like Big Brother had. Like that's not the Big Brother. What's a older brother? Anyway, I don't even have one. Anyway, I discovered Skyrim through a French YouTuber that already was old. You know, like I don't know, old stuff always interested me. Even this Minecraft, I never experienced when it came out. My first Minecraft was 1.7.6, I think, in 2014. You know, like I mean, right now it's been more than 10 years, I think, that I played this game. So I consider myself still an OG, but not with the same weight. Somebody that played the betas or the alphas when they came out firsthand, you know, like that's not something I experienced. And now that I think about it, I pretty much have everything I usually have, even if I might have missed some. So that's good. What time is it? Alright, we will really only have time to plant those trees. Now, you're gonna see what I mean. The forest is probably one of the biggest projects this world has. Because I'm not gonna expand this farm. It doesn't really matter, because I'm just gonna need more, like my diamond axe, you know, it's pretty much all it can do realistically without always having to craft a new one. So I'm not gonna expand it. And also, it's already long enough, you know, it took me exactly 30 minutes. Almost. I can whittle down the time a little bit whenever I play this without live streaming, but I kind of want to live stream it. I've only done videos for this world, and I kind of wanna have another media, or I don't know how to call it. My words are kind of all over the place. That's the price to pay to live in a small French Canadian town. Your English, well, gets worse. I don't really have any opportunity to talk it other than with myself, so I do listen to a lot of English. I did notice my English got better at understanding, but not at talking. That regresses. Which makes it worse, because I know how bad of my English gets because of, you know, my understanding of somebody that would talk it to me or reading it. So, you know, all the media I consume is in English nowadays, so. Alright, so now that that is done, let's leave. All of the saplings that we have in surplus will go in the forest. So, all of this I don't need right now. That's full, okay. Oh, alright. Kind of forgot I had wood in the stove. Alright. I don't have a boat on me. That's gonna be a problem. I should have picked my whole inventory before I left the construction site. Which, just as a heads up, this tower over here is new. I believe this one as well. I've connected it with the railways, and I'm probably gonna connect this one with this one. How? I'm not sure yet. I need to connect it. It's probably gonna do a bridge, some sort of bridge. But I think I'll have to make another tower somewhere to make it look more cohesive. Alright. That. You know what? I'm gonna take everything. You never know. Not that though. Alright. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm trying to remember what I was doing, but yeah, it probably had something to do with the bridge. That one I'm probably gonna change. I don't know. I don't really like it. I mean, no, I had changed it. No, it's fine, you know. It's the part of the world where we don't see much of. I don't know if I'm gonna change it at some point. I can be in love with everything I do. That is a bit odd as well, but it sort of works, you know. It's not realistic. That's not the goal of this world. Anyway, this is new as well. I'm not gonna present it to you too deeply. That's gonna be for another video. But it's gonna take a while for it to upload. I wouldn't expect it to be a thing in the next year, honestly, even. Not because it takes that long. Although it does, but because I don't have much time to dedicate to Minecraft. I like the world, and I definitely want to keep expanding it forever, but that forever needs to go with my humor. And right now I'm more into the Elder Scrolls than anything else. So yeah, that's taking time too. That is new too. I hope this doesn't get too much attention. It probably won't. But yeah, I kind of want to show it off in videos more than in a live stream. But whatever. Lore-wise, this is just my my cactus farm, but I'm not farming cactus here. I'm farming it much further. It's more of my chest for cactuses. But oh wow, I didn't remember. Oh wait, I progressed much more than I expected. This forest is huge now. I like it. I mean, it's fine. I didn't do much. I just cut trees and talked shit. Right now, I'm almost done with the stream too, so you might catch the end. I'm just gonna plant the few trees that my farm produced. So, yeah. Anyhow, let me see. Yeah, it won't even show really because I have to fill this. So we'll go like this. That's kind of all I've been doing for the past 2 years now. Planting trees. It does get old at some point, but it's a grind, that's for sure. But I did say in my Skyrim live streams that I do like a bit of tedium, but I must say that this is tedium on another level. And wow, I did forget I had all this cactus. Yeah, I forgot a lot of things that I actually did. I have more progress than I thought. I don't remember when I did it. Probably when I was high as fuck. Yeah, when I had my mod problem. Yeah. Yeah, I did have a bit of a technical issue. It did resolve itself somehow. I did add more mods to my Skyrim, but they're very minute ones. They just add a bit of flavor. This Minecraft is modded pretty heavily too. It just doesn't look it. It's well, not heavily modded, but it is modded quite a bit. More than you'd think just by looking at it. Just the fact that I have FOV is quite heavily modded. I don't need to say heavily, especially with like 2,000 plus mods in Skyrim sometimes. This has about 13, 15 mods installed. Again, tweaks more than anything to make the game more stable and enjoyable to play since this is the beta. And by definition, well, this is Minecraft when it was still in development. I mean, it's still development, but let's not talk about Microslop. That's not something I'm interested in. This is my canon Minecraft how it should have been. I really like the nicheness of this Minecraft in particular. I didn't bring a bed, so it's gonna get dangerous. I'm used to playing peaceful, because I'm a filthy casual. I mean, I need to have one casual game at least, you know. Like with my Skyrim being super difficult and tedious, and with one of my favorite games being Dark Souls, I feel like I've earned the title. Not the title, but the how would I say that? The merit to play Minecraft at peaceful difficulty, but it's not right now. It's at hard, which isn't hard. Minecraft is not necessarily the harder game to play. But yeah, so the objective of today is complete. I did my printing process of the forest. This is pretty much doable only once a day, because I need to regrow the trees, which does take a while. And costs me real money, because I need to leave my computer running. So, you know, electricity bills and stuff like that. It's not negligible. Although I think my computer, when it runs Minecraft, doesn't use that much energy, but, you know, it's noticeably more expensive whenever I play Minecraft, so something to keep in mind when I farm trees. Nice little scenic view. I really like this. It's been so long since I've done this. Brings back memory. I really like that boat. I need to do more boats. I didn't know I had that in me. I don't want to force myself to build, because all the builds that I did force myself to do are the ones I like the least. And the one that just came out of nowhere are my favorites. So, gotta be careful. I don't want to rush this world and make it something I don't want to work on. We still have a bit of time, but I'm gonna leave in just a moment. One of the things I hope will look better is the bridges that are connecting my towers. Right now they look a bit goofy. I just really hope they're gonna look better once they're all connected. Because right now it looks a bit disjointed. Because they are. But again, hopefully it's gonna be a bit better. Ooh, creeper. I'm gonna try to make it explode. Just to... There you go. That's a mod that is essential for this kind of project. Wouldn't be possible without it. I don't know how you guys play with griefing mobs. Absolutely hate those. I'm gonna put back my crafting table. Put these back in. I'm gonna climb one of the taller towers. Oh, I didn't connect it. Yeah, it's not finished. Okay. Well, I know what to do next. Apparently. Okay, here it is done though. I'm gonna go there because we can admire most of the world. We've got more towers over there. Yeah, I put a lot of hours in this world. Way too much. I know I have more than 2,000 hours now. It's insane. It's not precise. I don't have a precise counter. Because, well... This is not on Steam. And whenever I change distros, if you go in my how do you say this? In my oh lord, again. No. Oh, come on. That's so dumb. All right, I'm just going to retrieve my shit and leave. But I don't really even remember what I said. But I don't remember what I said. Oh yeah, if you go back in multi-MC, it does tell you how much hours you have played on this particular instance. The problem is, once you like switch PCs or just, you know, reinstall Minecraft for any reason, it resets. And I did do that a lot, and I still do it, I mean, very much less than I used to, because I used to distro hop a little bit when I was learning Linux. And whenever I did play Minecraft, you know, it didn't keep the hours that I did play. I remember having played at least 1,000 hours on Windows on my first iteration of this computer. And where are the rest of my things? Where's the rest? And oh. Oh. Oh, don't tell me it exploded. Oh, there you are. And my shovel. There it is. Alright, that's everything. But yeah, if you go back, I used to be on Linux Mint, which right now I still use, but not on this computer. Yeah. What a peaceful game. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Very small stream. Kind of an afterthought. Now that you know my process, how I do trees, I hope you can kind of appreciate how big of a deal it is for me. Like, even when I played every day, my forest was not advancing that rapidly. Anyhow, this is gonna